In the heart of Tanzania, where the land stretches unbroken under the sky, a small group of people have lived unchanged for thousands of years. They are the Hadzabe, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth. Their story is one of survival, tradition, and an intimate relationship with nature that modern life has almost forgotten. With a population of fewer than 1,500, the Hadzabe maintain a delicate balance with the land. Their lives are a rhythm set by the seasons, the animals, and the fires they light each evening under a sky free from city lights. The Hadzabe are a proud people, with a lineage that stretches back tens of thousands of years. Their language, Hadza, is a click language, echoing the earliest forms of human speech. Unlike neighboring tribes, the Hadzabe have no formal leaders or chiefs. Decisions are made collectively, and elders hold the wisdom of the past. Stories are passed orally from generation to generation. Through song and dance, the Hadzabe teach lessons about survival, the land, and the spirit of their ancestors. Each narrative is a thread in a fabric woven over millennia. From an early age, Hadzabe children learn the skills that will sustain throughout life: tracking, foraging, and hunting. Every movement in the bush is a lesson, every footprint a clue, every shadow a warning. To live as a Hadzabe is to live as part of the ecosystem. The land provides, but it also demands respect. Hunting is not just a means of survival, it is a ritual, a test of skill and patience. The hunt begins before the sun rises. Men move with quiet precision, reading the signs left by animals: broken twigs, tracks in the dust, distant calls that deer interpret. The Hadzabe hunt with bows and poisoned arrows, relying on their knowledge rather than technology. While the men hunt, women gather. Roots, berries, tubers, and honey form the backbone of the Hadzabe diet. Gathering requires patience, knowledge of plants, and an understanding of the seasons. Every edible plant has a story, every root a medicine, every fruit a lesson in timing. Food is shared communally, a reflection of a society where survival depends on cooperation. In this life, generosity is survival, and hoarding is fatal. The Hadzabe create everything they need from the land around them: boughs from flexible branches, arrows from slender wood, and poison extracted from the bark of native trees. Each tool carries the wisdom of generations, honed through trial and error over millennia. Fire is central to Hadzabe life. It cooks food, wards off predators, and gathers families together. Starting a fire without matches is a skill taught from childhood, requiring patience and an intimate understanding of materials. Tradition is woven into every aspect of life. Rituals mark the changing seasons, the birth of children, and the passage of elders. These customs are not relics, they are living practices, vital for maintaining the harmony between the Hadzabe and their environment. For the Hadzabe, hunting is an art. Every step is calculated, every sound studied. They track animals not only by sight but by scent, broken twigs, and the faintest impressions left in the dirt. Patience is their greatest weapon. Their arrows carry a carefully prepared poison, derived from native plants. It is a deadly combination of knowledge and patience. Knowing how to extract, mix, and apply it safely is a skill that can take years to master. A successful hunt is a quiet triumph. There is no cheering, only calm efficiency. The animal will provide for many meals, and every part is used. Nothing is wasted. While men hunt, women gather. Their role is no less crucial. They know the land intimately, recognizing which roots heal, which berries nourish, and which plants are safe to eat. Children learn by shadowing their mothers, absorbing knowledge that will sustain them throughout life. After the day's work, families gather round the fire. Food is shared equally. In the Hadzabe worldview, survival depends on cooperation, not competition. Every meal is a lesson in community. The Hadzabe have no formal leaders. Decisions are made collectively, with elders providing guidance rather than command. Authority is based on respect, wisdom, and experience, not power or wealth. Knowledge flows naturally through generations. Elders teach children the skills and stories of the tribe, ensuring that traditions survive even in a changing world. In this society, age equals wisdom, and learning is lifelong. Songs and dances serve multiple purposes: entertainment, education, and ritual. They encode knowledge about animals, plants, weather, and spiritual beliefs, preserving centuries of accumulated understanding. Childhood is active and participatory. Children are never idle. They learn through observation, imitation, and guided practice. Every game is a lesson, every exploration a preparation for adult life. The modern world is pressing closer. Farming, development, and tourism encroach on Hadzabe territory. Their traditional way of life is threatened not by hunger or illness alone, but by the relentless expansion of others. Some Hadzabe have adapted, sharing their culture with visitors or selling handmade crafts. While this provides resources, it also brings tension. How do you preserve ancient traditions while engaging with a world that moves at a faster pace? Some younger members of the tribe are drawn to the conveniences of modern life. Education, technology, and city life promise opportunity, but risk severing the connection with centuries of tradition. It is a delicate balance, and one that the tribe navigates cautiously. Even in the face of change, the Hadzabe cling to the practices that define them. Rituals, songs, and daily routines continue. The bush remains their classroom, the fire their gathering place, and the land their teacher. The Hadzabe are more than a tribe. They are a living testament to human resilience and adaptability. Their survival is a story of harmony with nature, respect for community, and the wisdom of generations. I will continue to test them, but as long as they can teach their children, pass on their stories, and walk the land with care and knowledge, the Hadzabe will endure. Their legacy is not written in books or monuments, but in the quiet footsteps left on the earth, a rhythm of life that has endured for millennia. This is the Hadzabe, the last hunter-gatherers, living as their ancestors did, carrying the wisdom of the past into the uncertain future.